today is your first time of visiting my channel, you're welcome. If you're not a subscriber, thank you for coming back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please kindly hit the subscribe button, subscribe to my channel, turn the notification bell to get notifications whenever I post new videos. So in today's vlog, I want to talk about sickle cell disease. What is sickle cell disease? It can also be called sickle cell anemia. It is a blood disorder that is being inherited from both parents. It takes place when the red blood cell, which is supposed to be round in shape and flexible, becomes crescent moon shaped, or you can call it sickle shaped blood. It thereby obstructs the blood vessels, leading to depletion of blood supply around the body, which reduces the amount of oxygen that is being supplied around the body, thereby making the person to pass through various signs and symptoms like pains and so what could cause this sickle cell disease? Sickle cell disease occurs when someone who is AS gets married to another person who is AS. There is tendency that they will give birth to a child who is SS, which is the sickle cell disease. So someone who is AS should avoid getting married to another person who is AS. Instead, you're supposed to get married to someone who is AA to prevent giving birth to a child who is SS, which is sickle cell disease. What are the signs and symptoms of this disease? What I mean by signs and symptoms are the signs that you will see and you will know that someone is passing through sickle cell crisis. The first one is anemia. Anemia means depletion of blood in the body. The red blood cells has a lifespan of 120 days, but during sickle cell it reduces to 10 to 20 days. So when there is reduction in the red blood cell, there is depletion in oxygen supply. The second signs and symptoms is pain. Pain usually occurs due to blockage to the blood vessels supplying the chest, the abdomen, and the joints. Because the sickle cell blood is sticky, it actually blocks the blood vessels supplying the various parts of the body, making the person to pass through this serious pains. So the third signs and symptom is pain on the hands and feet. This pain in the hands and feet is due to blockage of blood vessels supplying the hands and the feet. So the last signs and symptoms I want to talk about is vision problem. There is visual problem because the blood vessels supplying the retina of the eye is actually blocked with this sickle cell blood. So when it's blocked, when there is depletion of blood supply to the eye, it actually makes the person to have visual problem. The person cannot be able to see. Okay, so let's talk about the management of sickle cell disease. Sickle cell disease can be managed in two various major ways. The first one is through blood transfusion. By transfusing blood from one person to another, it can be able to reduce the complications such as stroke. So the second management of sickle cell disease is through stem cell transplant, or you can call it bone marrow transplant, whereby a healthy bone marrow is being transplanted to the person who has a sickle cell bone marrow. So this can be able to help to manage sickle cell disease properly. The bone marrow transplant is actually the best, and people usually use this method, although it's very expensive. So I believe with this lecture you'll be able to know what sickle cell disease is all about and be able to prevent it, because prevention is actually the best cure to this. Prevention is the best method to avoid sickle cell. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to like my video before leaving my channel. Please, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, and thank you. I hope to see you again soon.